What is going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I seriously appreciate you tuning in today. We're back here with my 2007 Nissan 350Z HR. It is golden hour right now. The sun's about to go down, but I had to come out and film this video because I've had a few questions specifically from my family. So if you guys are watching, take notes. And I've also just kind of been pondering for my own ideas as well. We have 5 Christmas gift ideas right now for any car enthusiast here in 2023. I'm telling you, you search and search and search, and no matter what happens, you cannot find very good gifts for car enthusiasts, no matter car guys, car girls. It doesn't really matter. The gifts are kind of stale, I'm not gonna lie. And then also, not only that, if you don't know exactly what you're getting and from what website you're getting it from, car guys and car girls are super specific. So if you're getting something and you think it's right, there's a good chance it's probably not exactly what they need, and it might not even be exactly for the car that they have. So these are a few things that I've thought of just off the top of my head that I would personally like. But we're gonna go over a few of the ideas. We have 5 Christmas gift ideas right now for any car enthusiast here in 2023. Check it out, we got my book right here. Man, that sun is going down fast, so boom. All right, so I got my book here. The first thing, let's just go to the driver's side because that's where this comes into play, you know? Boom. So right underneath the steering wheel in almost every single car, basically after like 1985 or 1990, I think it was, they call it OBD2. You're able to plug a scanner into the computer of the vehicle and you get like a whole readout of anything that's wrong with the car, specifically if it's throwing a check engine light. So the first thing on my list is an OBD2 scanner. I actually do not have one. So this is kind of a gift idea for anyone that knows me maybe, but super helpful. I mean, I've seriously had to go to AutoZone and O'Reilly Auto Parts like 15 times since I've owned these cars. The fact that I haven't bought one yet is actually kind of astonishing to me, but you know, it is what it is. There are some wireless ones that I've seen online, like I think it's Fixed is the brand, it's like FIXD. I've heard they don't really work that well, like sometimes it just doesn't find any codes, even if you're throwing a check engine light. So I'm gonna leave links to all the stuff I'm talking about in the description down below. That's number 1 on the list. All right, so number 2 is actually pretty important for low cars. As you can see, we're a little bit lower than most cars on the road out here. We've dropped the car, we have BC Racing coilovers on this thing, and most car guys and car girls like their cars a lot lower than most cars. So the next thing on our list is gonna be low profile automotive ramps. So like when I go to change the oil in this car, to get a jack up underneath of here, the jack point is right here in the center of the vehicle. I'm not gonna lie, even my low profile jack will not slide underneath the red car and the blue car. So I need these little tiny ramps. I'll show them in this video right here of me using them. See, I have a front lip so they don't go in the front. I put them in the back and then I reverse onto the ramps and it lifts the front of the car up a little bit and it allows me to get the jack underneath and lift the car the rest of the way so we can do the oil change. Super important. Honestly, wouldn't be able to do my own oil changes without that because you just can't get the jack underneath the car. So always a great idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure any car enthusiast would be happy to see those under the tree for Christmas. So just another idea, just another idea. What else we got? What else we got? All right, so look at how our book matches the car. How awesome is that? Anyways, number 3 on our list, I thought this was pretty unique. Another thing about this list, I tried to make everything pretty specific. Like, of course, air fresheners, ratchet sets, that's all pretty common. But the next thing on our list, I actually found these gloves. They go on your hand and it really just covers these 2 fingers. I'll put a picture right here. And for like under $20, you can get these gloves that have flashlights on the fingers, which is super awesome for like if you're working down in the engine bay and it's super dark, you're trying to get a bolt, you'll be able to see everything, which is so cool. You don't have to drop very far down into the engine bay to lose all sight. So just another cool thing I saw that I haven't actually really seen on many other people's lists. Like I said, we're trying to be unique with this list, so hopefully you find something on here that you haven't thought of yet. Man, that sun is basically gone, but we have 2 more things on our Christmas list here, things that I would like at least. Number 4 is gonna be a roadside assistance kit because just like an OBD2 scanner, car enthusiast vehicles, not always the most reliable. So some of these roadside assistance kits can get pretty great. It is so dangerous to pull a car over on the side of the road. Even waiting for a tow truck or waiting for another ride can be pretty dangerous. So I found these awesome kits online for sale that have, it comes with a little carrying case, and the carrying case actually doubles as like a reflector sign. You can put it outside the car so when cars are coming by, they can see it, which is really awesome. A lot of them come with gloves, like an extra set of gloves. Some of them even come with like a head mount light and even like a super bright like green neon vest just to make sure you're seen in the darkness, because the last thing you want to happen is to be pulled over on the side of the road and have someone not see you and like nick the back of your car or something. Like that sounds like a terrible day. So it happens. I don't care who you are or what you drive, like eventually you're gonna break down. Like it happens to the best of us, whether you got a nail in your tire or you need a brand new motor, we all break down eventually. So roadside assistance kits can't go wrong, super safe and often overlooked in the car community. All right, last but not least, and I actually remember we have a bonus one on here too, so stay tuned for the end. But the 5th one is gonna be something that I feel like is not really a car accessory. Well, actually, I guess it's only a car accessory, is a car charger power inverter. So as you guys know, cars have these, which is a car charging port Obviously you can't plug a wall charger into that, and a lot of things that plug into a wall will actually not run off of that thing. So the really cool thing about a power inverter is you can actually plug it into there, and then it has a box, and it basically inverts, I think it's AC to DC power, I believe. Could be wrong, it could be the opposite, but it'll convert that charging port to like a normal charger, so you can plug any phone charger in, which is really cool. And the power inverter comes in super handy because I don't know if you guys have seen, but in the red car, I put like a mini PC in there, and the only way I could get the mini PC to turn on was if I had a power inverter. But now I can play Minecraft literally on the dash in the car, on the doubled-in screen, which is really cool. I'll put a link for that right here if you guys are interested. Something you don't really realize how awesome it is until you actually have it and you can plug in like a normal charger into a car, because how often do you see those car chargers around, honestly? And usually, like, a lot of cars nowadays have USBs in them, but like 350Z, for instance, they're pretty old now, and this thing has two of them. Look at this. So it has one down there like I just showed you, and then it has one right here, and I already have something plugged into it. So if you've ever wanted to plug in anything else in your car besides one of those car chargers, definitely grab one of these power inverters. Like I said, there's links to all this stuff in the description down below right at the top. And then if you stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much. We have one more bonus, and I had to throw this in here. This is like a last minute idea I had, but I've been looking online for Nismo 350Zs, and while you're scrolling Nismos, there's obviously normal 350Zs for sale too. And one thing I've noticed, it's like the biggest pet peeve of mine in the whole universe, is people put these doubled in screen, like a dash screen where the radio is, and nobody puts the bezel in. There's like this bezel thing that goes around the screen, and it allows whatever head unit you're putting in to fit perfectly and flush. I'll put a picture of what it looks like in the red car because it's just super clean with the right bezel, and I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing. People install these screen radio things and they're just flopping around like there's no fit and finish whatsoever. So I'll put a link in the description for the 350Z specific bezel. Pretty much fits with any screen you could imagine. It even bends with the shape of the dashboard and everything, which is so cool. So all right, there we have it. 5 things on the Christmas list, or specifically my Christmas list. If any of these pique your interest and you want to check it out for more information, all the links, like I said, are in the description down below. And if you're a car guy, car girl, or just a car enthusiast in general, and you're looking for ideas to give to people, you can use this list because I would be pretty much happy with any of these things on this list. So anyways, stay tuned for our next video. Like I said, we're going to be talking about 3 high-end products for any car enthusiast that I think really are worth the money. We're talking a few $100s each item here, but they do really make the quality of life just way better in any car you're driving. So like I said, look out for that video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.